Hey everybody, it's Lavender Rose. Hope everybody's doing very well. It's hot here, people. It's hot, 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 hot. And I do mean hot, super hot. Really hot. Anyway, let's go out to the greenhouse and see what we got going on. You can see the fruit is still very, very big. The first is huge. And then there's a lemon, orange right there. And then there's a lemon right there. The orange is over yonder. Alright, so let's get in here. The greenhouse has been giving me problems because I'm trying to keep it covered up. Because the sun is just too hot here to not keep it covered up. And it hasn't been working with me. It's been doing anything but staying covered up, so it's just a nuisance, let's say. Yeah, see, it can be up there, Father. Let me sit down. Oh, my goodness. Our grill has got uncovered. Hopping there. Probably squirrels bouncing around more than likely. Alright. Let me see here. I'll get that in a minute. Let's just go ahead and go in the greenhouse. Now, what I did today, let's walk over here. I have muscadines. And I got some muscadine seeds. And if you haven't ever seen a muscadine, let me show you. Here's one right here that's already been picked, but it's a black. I don't know if you can see that or not. Here's one that's just fallen right here. They look like that. They taste really, really good. Matter of fact, I think I'll just have that one. Just throw them out. So people eat dry and all. Okay, so this is the blueberry bush. It has got really, really out of hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a couple clippings off. And we're going to root them. And we're going to see if we can get them to grow. That there has just got too tall. We'll clip him. And I'm going to clip him. Now what we'll probably do is take these two pieces in there and see if we can get them to do that one. Okay, let's go. I got everything in my hand. The kid can't do everything with everything in my hands. It's just not working. Okay, so we're going to go in here, and it will be hot. Everywhere, everything is hot, 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 hot. That's just all there are to it. We have been so hot this year, which is probably what I say every year. Okay. Now, I planted some of the muscadine seeds right down in here. So we're going to keep a check on them. We're going to see if they're going to grow. This is some of the stuff that I already did. But I think I'm going to undo it and redo it again. Now, I started keeping me some water in here. Because it's just easier to do. Let's set you right up there. Now, so these that I've got here. And these have started getting little gall things on them. Little galls, as they call them. Some kind of a bug has laid eggs on it. So we're going to get rid of that right now. We'll get back outside. We don't need that. Alright. So, I have my rooting compound. Garden Safe. It says take root. It's supposed to help it to root better. And what you do is that, and I may have to have me a little bit of water. Whoops, look out, I'm going to knock you over. A little bit of water to wash these back off to get the rooting compound. I'm going to leave that together. I'm not sure that's a good idea or not, but we're going to try it. And you just take your, and dip it in the rooting compound. And then you stick it in the dirt. And that's all you have to do. Put your dirt up around it. I probably just dug him back up almost. There we go. Alright, see, I had him already stuck in there, but I've decided we're going to put some rooting compound on him and See if that'll help him to grow even better. So you just stick it back in the ground. And the reason I didn't do that the first time because I didn't have my rooting compound out here. Kind of shake your water off so you don't get water all down in your rooting compound. So that's what it looks like. And you just stick it in there. And what I'm going to do, since it's made this little hole, I'm going to do it again. Because that way that rooting compound will get down in there. There we go. I hope you can see that. Yep, I believe you can. Okay, we got another over here. It's a little V shape. I usually don't do the V shapes, but I thought I would try them this year and see how it would do. The one where I usually just use a single limb. You need to get over out of the way. Okay, so we've done those. Alright, so we've got this big old limb here, right? Well, we don't really need it. Of course, somebody always calls me when I get into this and get the video going. Somebody always calls. It's probably my daughter. Not calling, but texting or whatever. Okay, so we're going to do this in the same way. And we're going to put it right over here. Knock some of your rooting compound off. I think I already had this one in there. Yeah, I did. I did put it on there. So there we go. Rooting compound. Just like that. Yeah, I'm dropping it everywhere. It's not going to hurt anything. Okay, so I did that one, I think. Yep, I did. Alright, so all of those are done. I do have a hole there, so we're going to strip your leaves. Get your leaves off of it. Because if you don't, they're just going to rot, and it's not going to do you any good at all. There we go. So we're going to stick him in there. Pull the dirt up tight. There goes a lizard there. Right there on the thing. I don't know if you can see it or not. Okay, I got a couple more here. And I'm going to just pull the leaves off just like that. See? Just pull them leaves off. You can leave some on at the top, but there's a couple more here I could do. These I'm just going to yank off. Some of them I cut, sometimes I just yank it off and see which one roots better. Because you never know which one is going to root better. Da-de-da-de-da-de-da. I'm trying to see if I got any more little pots. Hang on. It is so hot out here in the greenhouse. Let me tell you, people, it is hot. Alright, so here's one. We're going to make a little hole this time. I'm just going to stick him down in there. Cover it up. I got a couple down here. I know whatever I planned just didn't grow. Yes, we hear you. We hear you, don't we? Okay. I think I'll keep bringing it down until I do something about it. I didn't really want to mess with it with dirt all on my hands, but you know how that is. Sometimes you just gotta. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing good. Hope his heat is not going to bother you too bad. My daughter said she got me some seeds too to do something with. So okay, so we're going to be busy, aren't we? I like rooting things. I mean, because it's just a gamble. Sometimes they root, and down here some of things root really well. So, you know. Okay, so that one's kind of hard. Let's make a place and put it in there. There we go. Alright, that's enough for now, because it's just getting too hot. Thanks for coming with me. And, whoopsies. And see, now they're all stuck in there, and we'll know in time whether they grow or not. There's one of my little Christmas cactuses out here. This thing, it's called Cleopatra's necklace, and look at it. That's what it does. It just sprouts little, almost like a spider plant, and just sprouts a bunch of them. This one over here is my lucky clover, which is really pretty. It's really purple. Anyway, so, yeah, we've got those going. I put the muscadine seeds right in here, and I planted those there. And so I'm hoping they're going to grow. I do have another one over here Okay, so this one I had stuck in her, but it's just way too long, so we're going to cut it off. Sometimes that makes it harder to root, and I usually try to cut them on an angle a little bit. Rip your leaves off at the bottom, and dip it in some water, get it nice and wet, and then come back and plant it. And I think that will do a lot better than trying to grow that great big old limb. Just never know. There's another one of those Cleopatra plants. Whoops, I dropped my stuff. Like I said, it's been super hot here. I haven't been doing a whole lot. The garden's about to give up because it's just too hot. Let me cover my water back up. I can keep me some water in here in the buckets. This is real nice. You can always wash your hands or whatever in it. But that way I don't have to run the hose every time I want some. And I just keep stuff out of it. I do it like that. And I have water now whenever I want to come out here. Because I got tired of running the hose. And plus the hose is so hot. It's right there. The water is so hot it's in the hose for a while. And it just really... You waste so much water. So anyway, I decided to do that, put them in buckets and put it in there. That way you've got water when you need it, and it's absolutely cool. So there's your spider plant. You see what it looks like. It has a bunch of babies on it. And it's doing really good. Let's see, my tomatoes are crazy. You probably heard me complain about it before. Here's the tomatoes. Let me back up for you. There's the tomatoes, and the tops of them are way up there. Now, some people say, well, maybe not getting enough sun, but I don't know. They've grown really tall. The roses have grown really tall. Everything's just grown tall this year, and I don't know why. But, and there's the crepe myrtle, you remember? I got a couple stalks, and I put them in the pot and rooted them. So I've got that one growing, and that one right there. It just bloomed. So it's doing good too. The tomatoes just did not do good this year. Last year they did pretty good. This year they did not. So it's just the way it goes. Sometimes you have a good year and sometimes you don't. But you can see the roses are all up growing. And there is the crepe myrtle that you can see. Isn't it pretty? It's gorgeous. Anyway, had a bunch of the roses blooms. It's done bloomed back out. Let's see. Walk over here if I don't trip over the hose and fall down. See, the heat has just got to my cucumbers. There's a few still on there. And we'll still get a few more. And I've also planted new ones because I have read that you can get like a second crop down here in Florida. There's the cucumbers. These were dollar store cucumbers. They were really, really outstanding. They produced a lot of cucumbers. And as you can see, I still got blooms up here. Right there. And there's some over here, and there's small little cucumbers. But we've had rain. Now we didn't have rain. Now we had rain. And, I don't know. It was just kind of crazy. They got the limbs so bad I had to put ropes out to hold the little fence thing that I had made. How many bird feet are there? Let's see what's on the porch. Or on the deck. I call it porch most of the time. Oh, my best friend. She sent me this beautiful, beautiful little water thing. The reason I've got it up here is because the stupid squirrels chew up everything. So I said, okay, I'm going to leave it up here. So the birds come up here and they take little bird baths, and I've got one here as well. And so anyway, this is a hibiscus. It's been blooming. And here's my frogs. Do you see the little frog in the pipe? There he is. There, you can see him better. Isn't he adorable? There's usually half the pipes are filled. But it's this hot, they kind of crawl out and get in the flower pots. And, of course, this stuff's just about not done good. It's just too hot. It's just too hot, people. And that's about all you can do. Now, see, now, we're way up here, right? You can see, we're up here pretty good ways. But right over here is the tomatoes. These are the tops of the tomatoes, which is almost up to the canopy. Like I said, I don't know why they grew that way. But everything was crazy this year. It just grew up so tall. Here's some of that beautiful wandering dew. It's like purple on the backside with the glossy stripes on the inside. It's beautiful. And it just grows and grows. They'll piece drop off and it'll start another one. Of course, I've got my elephant ears down here. Look this way. There's my elephant ears down there. And, of course, the tomatoes over there. And in there, where's the little crepe myrtle go? There he is. He's right there. So anyway, looks better that way. So as you can see, everything is just so tall. It's just about as tall as the deck, and it's a pretty good ways down there. You see the roses, they've grown so tall too. So anyway, it's been a good summer. It's just been so hot here lately. And I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to say thanks for coming to visit. I'm glad you're here. Always come back anytime you can. And I'm still getting used back to this camera again. That's where I got it adjusted to, so we may be out of the picture. I don't know. Anyway, my friend got me these earrings. They're absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. They're little kayaking earrings. I don't know if you can see them or not, but yeah, I adore those things. She knew I got a kayak, and we've been doing some kayaking and stuff, so it's a lot of fun. We're staying busy. Probably going to have a big announcement on the channel, on one of the channels anyway. Either the Detecting Rose or this one, so we'll have to see. Alright, bye for now. Y'all have a good one. Like, subscribe, click that bell, comment, and then come back to see me. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.